A young girl, around 9 years old, wakes up in her room, the thoughts of the new day racing through her head. As she heads to the living area, she's met by the hustle and bustle of her family. Her mom, dad, and 2 brothers greeted her warmly, and as she set her luggage by the door, stories of America swirled in her mind. She knew what was at stake, but her family still took the risk to embrace a new life. The girl's name is Joy Howe, my mom, and this is a story about her journey from her home country of Taiwan to the United States. She grew up in an outer part of Taipei County known as Banqiao, an urban city where everything, including most of her family, was within walking distance. Her life was comfortable, living in a 2-story condo which her dad built with her parents and 2 brothers. Even though life in Taiwan was familiar and comfortable, the education system was the ultimate reason her parents decided to immigrate to the United States. At the time, the Taiwanese education system had many cons compared to that of the US. These included the overpopulated classrooms, the strict lens of academics, the philosophy of memorization instead of creativity, and the physical punishments for failing to meet academic expectations. Lastly, your career in Taiwan is based on one singular test, the college entrance exam, which determines your college and career path. There were also political issues that influenced education, including disallowing the students from speaking Taiwanese, their native tongue. With the intense suppression of culture and the harsh and single-minded education system, her family ultimately decided to immigrate to the United States, as their parents had heard of the educational freedom given in America. Neither parent had gone to college, and they believed that success in life is based on education. And through an investment visa on a property investment, it allowed for the legal entry of her family into the United States. The moment was bittersweet, as even though she was excited for all the great things that come with the US, her whole extended family was within walking distance from her previous home in Banqiao. Along with the nearly 7,000-mile distance between family, she and her family had to integrate into a completely new environment, as they had no experience with the language or any relations previous to the move. Her family decided to move to Poway, California to continue on their journey through life. Once in the United States, her life changed dramatically, as the entire culture was completely different. One change was the type of environment, from an urban to a suburban city. Banqiao was urban, with everything being reachable within a simple walking distance. But in Poway, a suburban city, locations are spread far from one another, requiring a car or vehicle to get from place to place. In addition, her parents were constantly busy, so she had to rely on herself and 2 brothers for most of her younger life. Yet on a bright side, the schools were just like the stories her parents told her. It gave a much more distinct learning experience to students, allowing her to pursue her interests. This marked the starting point of a new beginning for her family and a larger and more diverse lifestyle that gave her and her brothers the opportunity to educationally thrive, while maintaining the love of Taiwanese food, people, and culture. The next chapter of their lives was being written, and no matter the trials and tribulations, successes or failures, their legacy would certainly be told to generations to come.